Hello, everyone. Welcome to Book and Sip. I am Erica,
And I'm Drea.
and we are going through chapters 12 through 16. I think we both grabbed the same drink. What did you grab? We did both grab the same drink. This
You
is
got watermelon
good.
too?
No, mine is mango.
Okay, I got watermelon.
I got mango. But
That's
yes, Cayman
hilarious.
Man Jack, you did a thing with this. These are
Listen,
really good.
listen, y'all know last week I tried that rum stuff and I'm sitting up here looking at this box like, why? Because I could have bought another box of Cayman Jacks. And now I just have to wait till I get paid so I can get Cayman Jacks because that stuff is no good. I've tried every flavor in the box and it's like negative.
Really?
Captain Morgan, we need to talk because you need better taste testers because I don't know what that is. It is disgusting.
Maybe you're just a fan of margaritas.
Listen, I love some rum now. Don't get it twisted. I do like a good tequila, but I love some rum. And yeah, I mean, if it was vodka, yeah, I don't feel good after I drink vodka. It makes me feel some kind of way, but it's not gross.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gross. It's not, yeah, but it's not gross. It's not for the old ladies, but it's not gross. But
Okay.
that stuff is gross. And I have bottles of Captain Morgan here that I drink with stuff. So it's whatever that is. Whatever that is not good to me. So
So, yes, you need to talk to your people, your mixologists. You need to
yeah,
talk to
whatever
your
they did.
mixologists. You need taste testers that taste buds haven't been destroyed by copious amounts of alcohol and smoking.
Or something, because I don't know what that is. It's not good.
So, we'll say if you're a smoker, any drink is good.
I
I
don't know how
truly
people
believe
would
that.
know that, but sure.
I'm just a, I've just seen
Tell us.
smokers drink some interesting things, and I'm like, can you not taste it? What that tastes like? Maybe it's just me. Let me know if you're a smoker. Can you still taste stuff,
That's
or
funny.
just is anything fine?
So your scientific belief,
Yes,
hypothesis here is that
yes.
the smoke that's inhaled kills
Taste
the
buds.
sensors in the mouth that causes taste. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm
That's
with it.
that's what I believe.
Go ahead,
That's what I
tasters,
believe.
let us know.
Yes. No judgment. No judgment.
No, we just
Just
want to know. We just
scientific reasoning.
just
Do you
asking.
taste less? Do you feel you taste less than an average person?
And how would they wouldn't know anyway. They don't know.
I feel like that's why they eat less. Like most smokers are on the smaller side. And I mean, if nothing tastes good to you, that's the point of eating to because it tastes good. Think about it.
Okay.
See?
I have no
So
argument. Listen, and we all know I love a great spirited
I
argument.
know.
We'll argue about everything. I find no fault with this belief. I feel like it's possible. So I'd like to know from the people who smoke. Let us know.
Yes, let us know. Side note on that comment, okay? I know. Nothing to do with the book.
Nothing
Just
to sorry. Chapter
sorry
chapter
about that.
12.
Just
Chapter 12.
okay. This is why we're readers. We're readers because knowledge is power. And these are things we need to know. Okay.
That's exactly
All
right.
books contain some form of knowledge, fantasy or otherwise.
Hey, yes, true.
Just
True,
like
very
we
true.
learned in these coming up chapters, the dangers of nipple clamps. Okay.
Okay.
So we still have our cast of characters. I should have added our new friend on here that we're loving. What is his name?
I don't know.
I just call him the drunk friend.
Yeah, the drunk
He's just
friend. I don't know. He is my
friend.
favorite character. I will find it. We will find his
Y-
name.
yes, but right now he's the drunk friend. Okay, so chapter 12. In chapter 12, Orion invites Osric to the clinic to give him a checkup. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving these clinic names. So this clinic was the clinic for pubic lice. Orion noted no notable change, and Osric informs her that he knows somebody who may be involved in the attack. Osric once was meant to meet this person at a place called the Bunghole. The names of these places, okay? I have yet to come across a name of a place that isn't obscene, even the clinics. Okay, you're at a clinic for pubic lice hair, and Osric is meeting people at a place called the Bunghole. Y'all went to the Randy Unicorn not that long ago. What is with these names? That's what I want to know. What's the deal with these names?
Oh, it's a lady that wrote this, right?
Yes,
She is quite
imaginative.
very imaginative and quite funny. Yes.
Yes, yes. I have laughed through pretty much this entire book. Okay, while Dre is still looking for the name of our mysterious person. In chapter 13, Osric goes to the bunghole to meet his informant when a group of, we'll just call them night walkers, come in, and among them is our favorite Halen in a short blue skirt that says "Make it bounce" on the back. She decides the best way to get information was through seducing, not torturing. Orion was able to seduce the information right out of him at the cost of Ostrich stabbing him with a fork 27 times. Oh, I'm sorry. He did not stab him with a fork. He fell on the fork 27 times
Yeah,
out
doesn't
of
that happen to
fear.
you every Saturday night after you've had a little too much? You
Yes,
talk the forks.
27 times
Hey.
due to fear of the fork.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
But no, this was I found this chapter very funny because she held it together. She held it together when seducing him, and the second she got the information, it was just back to Halen. And I just love the transition. It wasn't even, oh well, I'm sorry, I have to go now. It was like, you sicken me and your sausage looks like a torn off nipple, so bye. I'm like, wow, okay, didn't even flirt our way out of it. Did we find our name?
No, I'm looking.
What was that dude's name? I want to say it started with an L, but if it helps, it was in chapter 14. No, 15, chapter 15.
Okay.
So in chapter 14 is when Osric invites Orion to his place for a bath so they can discuss everything that Scrope told Orion. Orion was able to meet Miss Parson, which she is quickly becoming my favorite, where she gave some backstory on Osric. Apparently, it seemed like Osric was part of a family of knights, not assassins. And she did bring up that knights and assassins, they're not necessarily the same, but maybe they regressed. Maybe more people were paying the knights to do dirty work and they just kind of became assassins in that process. We don't know, but he came from a family of knights. After having a bath and getting settled, Orion informed Osric that the name that was given to her was Bardolph Wellesley, a royal. Xanath said Orion is not to clear any more blockages unless Osric investigates that house, to which he replies, there is little benefit offending Orion. He meant it as, why would I go into a house, possibly die, for nothing, which Orion felt that she herself was to something. She's worth any amount of money that he could possibly be offered. She was offended and she left, which I get both sides. You asked me to infiltrate a place that this dude has lit up like Christmas to avoid fearing in the first place or firing in the first place, and you want me to go in there. Okay. In chapter 15, this is where Osric runs after Orion.
I think
He
it's
apo-
Leofic.
yes, that's him.
Leofric. Leofric.
Leo Frick. Leo Frick. That is him. He
Leofric.
is in chapter 15. So in chapter 15, Osric runs after Orion, apologizes for his comment, and tells her how much he needs her help. Osric meets Orion at another clinic, this time for torn nipples, where he runs into his drunk friend, Leoric, who
The one
apparently
with
has,
the one with the uneven balls.
yes, yes, which Orion says that's normal.
Normal.
That's normal. That's totally normal. Okay, guys?
This
If you have
this
uneven bones, it's normal.
exchange, this this exchange between Osric and Leofric, it made my life. Like I love him. I hope that when I'm drunk, and Erica will have to tell us, I hope when I'm drunk, I am this entertaining and insightful and anything but obnoxious. Like I even in his, I'm going to woo this stuck up doctor chick. I, he was not like gross or overly aggressive
No.
or disgusting. He was like, I feel like we've got a connection.
It's
He was
like, well, what do you know? I know about connections, okay? She didn't even make fun of me for using nipple clamps. So there's something here.
there's something here.
And see, the horrible thing is I would love to see drunk Drea. Unfortunately, I'm a lightweight, she is not. So I end up drunk before she does. So I don't get to see it. She gets to see all my bad side. I don't get to see any of hers. So if this is gonna have if this is gonna work, you need to take at least 5 shots before I drink anything. That's the
Okay.
only way this is gonna work. Because if we both take 5 shots, it's not gonna work. I'll be drunk after 5 shots. You won't.
Minnesota, here we come. We've got a babysitter in Minnesota, so
We have a babysitter in Minnesota?
yeah,
Oh, we
Ilana
do.
can babysit us.
Yes, 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 we do. So you finish one of those giant goblets,
Okay.
and then I'll take one after you. You take a second goblet,
Okay.
and then I can tell you
We
if
got a
you're
plan.
this drunk.
We got a plan. All
We
right.
have a plan now, and we will inform you guys what happened in Minnesota. Okay. By the way, we're going to Minnesota.
We can't tell you the dates because we don't want someone to come in and steal all my dirty stuff when I'm not here.
Yes, yes.
but but
Well, we
we'll
are
tell you
going to
after.
Minnesota.
We'll tell you
Sugar
after.
factory, here we come.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited.
So I am excited too. I'm excited too. Anyways, back to our drunk fan and his torn nipples.
Yes.
And he even offered to stay. And I feel like if Ostrich would have said yes, he would have actually stayed and held his hand. I really do feel
I
like
feel
he,
like
he would have done it.
the scene where he was like, "Come on, let us see. Show it. Let me look at it. You've seen all my dirt. I told you all my insecurities. We're besties." And that's what
If
he
we're
told
not best
Ari,
friends.
she's like, "Do y'all know each other?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're best friends." He's like, "We're not friends."
Hate to
I'm
do.
serious. We're friends. I've told you all my dirty business. Now you see me at the nipple repair place. We go together.
And I want to know where this happened, where he suddenly thought that they're, you know what, I think they got drunk together and something happened in that drunken state to
No,
where now he thinks they're friends.
I think the reason that Leo Frick, I want to be so much like him because I feel like he's like me. We're all friends until we're not friends. Like everybody, if y'all ever meet me, I'll be like, "Hey, friend," because we're friends until we're not friends.
So we start
And
off as
so
friends.
yeah, so I think he just like they work together. They're work colleagues. They have a lot in common. Obviously, that man has been to Osric's house because that wasn't his first thing. He just walked in. He didn't ring the doorbell.
He sure
He
did.
did. He did knock. He walked in. He was like, "Yeah, bud, I'm here. Like, listen, I got this problem. What I'm trying to figure out is this normal."
Not just
So
that, not just walked in and dropped his pants.
yeah, yeah. So
That
I
stuck
mean,
out me.
they must have been through some things.
You walked in and it wasn't no hesitation. No, okay, dude, I'm gonna show you something. Don't judge me on this. He just walked
Right?
in and dropped trout. Then was like,
Bro,
okay, now you pull your pants down so we can compare and
okay,
see.
because like think about us, like you and me, as much as we roll together. If I got a problem, I'll be like, okay, Erica, listen. So I'm gonna give you this problem. I'm gonna tell you about this before you because I got to show you something. And I don't want you to, I want to make sure you're gonna be okay with this. Like I wouldn't just be like, look, is this normal?
It's like, cool. Okay, so this is what we're doing. I feel like our friendship has taken a weird turn, but okay, here's where we're at. We're just letting it all show. Got
Let it
it.
all go. I mean, someone's got to look at it. It's been years. I just wanted somebody to look at it.
And he sure did. You want me to hold your hand while she diddles your nipples? I was like, wait, what?
Whoa. What
Yes,
did the
but
young
this
kid
chapter
say
had me
now?
rolling. This chapter had me rolling.
This was, yes, the best, the best, the best scene of the book right here, chapter 15.
Yes, yes. So once all that commotion happened, and once our friend left, Orion examined Osric to discover his safe rot has stopped. Is what it seems like. Like it's still there, but it should have progressed further than what it has. It hasn't progressed any further than the last time she checked it, which was what, 3 months ago, probably. Osric rejoiced by kissing Orion's hand, to which she did not pull away. She was stunned, but she did not pull away. Now, a lot happened in this chapter, so I'm just going to mention these little tidbits. The first thing was they did discover another place to go, and it was among the dryads, which Osric replied he could not go there because he killed their chief. Why would you kill a nice, friendly little dryad? He said for money. No reason other than that. So there's
Yeah,
that. So that's the place they're supposed to go. I don't know if they're still going to try it. Like I said, he killed the chief. I don't know how he gonna sneak in there.
I don't know how you're either. And it's not just that he has to sneak in. I'm assuming she has to sneak in too because, well, I mean, I guess she could go. Like, if she's
Yeah,
like,
she said she can go
seems
for
like they
research
have a good
purposes.
relationship.
Yes.
So she probably could just be like, "Hey, I want to go to this place in your area. Is it cool?" Now, if she has to be escorted,
And
I,
that was the plan. He was going to go with her as his assistant, but he's like, yeah, the second they see my face, it's a wrap for me because I killed their chief.
yeah. So he probably could sneak in. If she could just go and meet him, maybe they'll do that. I think that'll be interesting too, since he traveled. I'm interested because they talk about how they travel with shadows, but they don't explain what that means.
Yes. They kind of explained it in the next chapter. They kind of explained it in the next chapter. And he did mention in this, which made me laugh, that he was so hurt by this. So when he disrobed, he put on some bloomers that the button that covers the fly area was broken. So when she came out, he was just exposed. And she was just like, here's a safety pin. Safety pin that up so we can get this over with. And he was like, well, I tried to seduce you and it didn't work. And he was like, you you tried to seduce me? And then he was offended even more that
Yeah,
she just
yeah. She
uh,
thought everything about him was like, she's like, "You never tried to seduce me, sir. Get out of here."
and I'm wondering if she would have felt that way about anybody.
She comes across as being oblivious in some manners.
Yes.
So maybe.
Like I feel like if you're not straightforward with her, she will not understand what you're hinting at. She seems like that type. All right, so chapter 16 was super long, so I had to break down in two parts. And even then, I feel like I still didn't summarize enough of what happened. Okay, so Orion is enjoying a graduation ceremony for future Halen when Zenith collapsed due to overuse of her safe. Zenith informs her that Bardolph Wesley, the person who she heard about, has requested her help to heal his daughter. They decide this was the best time to infiltrate the house, with Osric posed as her security. When in the house, they discover the girl is not sick. She run around the house like a crazy person. And when they go to talk to Bardolph, he just wants to know who funded their research because it seems like no one was supposed to fund anything. So he wants to know what person funded this because it should not have been funded.
Okay. So this, I was thoroughly confused because I don't know if I missed levels to this, but I'm trying to figure out who this man is. Is he just one of those highfalutin people? Like, remember, was it Zaynith that was sending the letter with the poison?
Yes.
Okay, was this one of the people, like the high people that were responsible for the money getting where it was going, almost like government but high-ranking people in the government that wouldn't send the money. Is that who this person is? Is he who? I never really understood who he is, like some kind of aristocrat, but how does he matter?
He it doesn't really say how he matters as by royal standards. It doesn't
Okay.
seem like he's someone who's running a government. If I had to put it in terms that more people would understand, it seems like he runs a dukedom.
Okay.
Like he's
Okay.
not a
So then
kingdom,
he's gonna have
he's a duke.
somebody above him still.
Yes.
Okay.
But it seems like all the aristocrats should be funding research of something that's killing dozens of
You would
people by the
think.
day. You would think,
You
but
would
no
think.
one's sending anything.
No one's sending anything.
And
And
there's
now
a
for
reason
him
why no one is
to,
sending anything.
right. So then for him to call her in and it was like, tell me where y'all got this money from.
And he was upset about it. He said,
Yeah.
what person decides to fund a research project to save a bunch of ragamuffins?
Yep.
Because that was not the plan.
Not the plan.
Yes, so something is amiss here. Something is amiss here. So he basically said, you're either going to tell me what I want to know, or you're going to stay here. I'm not going to let you go. So Orion would not give up the information. Bardoff said they would not leave until they give them the information. Luckily, as she said, they had a monster on their side, which which they did. So they kind of explained the shadow walk. If there is any area where there is shadow, he can disappear into it. But he had his whole house lit up from head to toe where there were no shadows anywhere. But Ostrich said there is shadow one place. He doesn't like to do this because it requires more safe than he likes to use, which is the inside of people's mouths is technically a shadow. So he's going in and out of people and unaliving them by blowing them up from the inside out, essentially. Yes, it sounded quite gruesome.
It sounded terrible.
Yes, yes, it did. I was like, so,
I was sitting there and I was like, cut all the lights on.
flashlighting him.
That's
I don't know.
it. That's it. I
Like
don't
this
even
is
know what to
horrific.
say. Oh my gosh. I was not ready.
And see, me personally, I do not like gore. I don't like gore.
I don't like
But
gore.
I'm okay with reading it because I can downplay it in my head. Everything can look like ketchup. They could blow up into confetti in my head, okay?
Yeah, true.
They
Yeah.
can't do that in a movie. If they were to make this to a movie, I probably couldn't watch it. I could not watch it.
Yeah, no.
Like,
No.
no. I can downplay it in my head. Everyone exploded into confetti in my head, okay? There's confetti all over the place. It's a big confetti party or a big ketchup party. I don't know. But it sounded like
I,
AVP through this whole thing. In case you don't know, Alien versus Predator. And if you hadn't seen that movie, aliens are popping out of people's chest.
yes. Yes.
And then that's what he did. He AVP'd everybody.
He did, except for one person. And then can we talk about how gangsta Arya
Right?
is? Like, it's
Because she
one thing
talks about it all the time.
she
She's the
does.
ultimate
That's what
assassin.
I'm gonna say. Like, it's one thing because she hints about it. I won't even say hints. Like, she talks about how like they can defend themselves. They are a group of people who have taking essentially the Hippocratic oath, do no harm, do no harm, do no harm. But if you mess with me, I got something for you. And like any doctor, right? I'm going to kidnap you because I need you to work on me. Then I'm going to trust that you're not going to use that tool to harm me, but I need you to cut this open to get the bullet out or whatever the issue is.
Right.
So I think about it from that terms, but to see what she could actually do just by touching somebody.
And not even the neck, which she said she
No.
blocked his cautery, which I'm guessing is in the neck. She touched his hand
Yep.
and knocked this dude unconscious.
Unconscious. And then he fell down so hard.
That
His
he
head.
cracked his skull,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which she was hoping he would fall forward.
Uh-huh.
He did not. He was hoping he would fall forward. She could catch him, lean him to the ground, and question him. That did not happen. He fell backwards.
Yep.
Like gravity said, no, not today.
Yep.
And it was just like, well, I did not mean to do that.
My
And
bad.
yeah, it's actually whoops.
Did I do that? Yeah, yeah, friend,
And then
you did.
Oscar over here wanted to kill him. Okay, you just pinataed everybody. I don't think you need to kill anyone else.
Anybody else?
Okay, we're done. We're done. And then they just leave. They said we're gonna leave. We're gonna act like we never came in this room. We don't
That's
know
the
nothing.
part. That's the part that I was sitting there like, you want to talk about being gangster, gangster, gangster. I mean, because I don't know what other choice they would have had because it could have went down anyway. Like
Yes.
they were taking a risk by sitting there and acting like they hadn't been in. Somebody could have walked by and said, "This room was empty. Y'all had to have been in there." Like, no, we ain't never been. We ain't never stepped foot in there. And they just calmly, yeah, we've been here forever to take it for. I got stuff to do. And
They won't
then
let us in.
they won't let us in. Wow.
And then this poor man goes in and sees a massacre. Like, I'm shocked he didn't faint. I would have fainted.
I would have faded, threw up something. All of the above.
Everybody exploded all over the place. And he's right. One person in Halen could never do this. A guard without a palm thingy with no magic and a Halen, who could have done this? But like she said, this done caused a war now. They have
Yeah,
caused a war. It was bound to happen, right?
probably.
Let's hope that it was gonna happen anyways.
I mean, they were already enemies. Tensions were high.
Yes. Yes.
I'm interested to know because they don't really say, and he died before they could question him, but why did they have all the lights on? Why were they preparing to
But
have all fiery people be their enemies? Like, because that's why they had all the lamps everywhere, everything lit up because they didn't
yes,
want
it was a
to.
fire and
So
protection
yeah, so what was it that he was doing that he was scared that these other people were coming there?
that they were gonna hire an assassin to kill him, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Well, I think it had something to do with these bottles of scotch.
Okay.
So
All
they
right.
said in the bottles of scotch, because he went to pour him one, and he said it smelled horrible.
Yeah.
And Orion said that this is the drug used to preserve diseases, to make diseases not go away, essentially. And he had a whole cellar full of these bottles. So I don't know if he was trying to preserve that pox that's going around or what, but that's what was happening. And I don't know if anyone else knew about it as well. Like it sounds like you're trying to do some uh bio warfare.
Yeah, and the thing about that is like I'm of course here I am. This is I always say I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but the truth is I am, and I'm telling y'all, don't tell nobody else. I am a conspiracy theorist, and I do not believe that this man, this one group of people over here, because if he's like a duke, which is what I took him, like he's not the
That's
top,
what I think too.
he's somewhere middle of the road. He would not be able to stop an entire government of people from sending money to help fight a bio health issue. So
Yes.
children across the city, multiple cities, sections, however this thing is laid out, are dying from this epidemic. And then one person is not going to be able to stop funding for that. It has to be like a whole group of people who decided not to send funding to help these.
Yes.
So who would know? Like that's my question. It's like then okay, why does he think he doesn't have protection? If the government, if you're working with the government, why do you need all these lights?
I mean, extra paranoid.
Maybe.
That was my guess. Extra paranoia. And I don't think he always had it. I'm willing to bet that he put him up after he attacked the Halen and it failed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing he attacked the Halen, it failed, and he became paranoid.
Okay, so then do we think that he attacked the Halen so that he could try to get the information on who gave them that money?
Yes,
Okay.
that is my guess. Because I feel like if it was more of just let me destroy this so they can stop helping people, they could have bombed that from far away.
They could have.
They could have
And
bombed that from the
remember, it was
outside.
people who didn't have sigils. It was people who didn't have, they weren't the top notch people.
Yeah.
They weren't identifiable.
So there's a lot of questions, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like these questions are not going to be answered within 5 chapters. If it is, I may be a little disappointed because then it'll feel like the book was rushed.
I don't think they're going to be answered because I think they, I mean, if they're answered, then story over. And I think you want another book.
Yes, I think there's
Because
gonna
you
be
got to
another
find a
book.
way for them to end up together. And there's no way that you're going to be able to get them out of their, what do you call them again? Their groups, because
Factions?
they're factions because they are not allowed to be together. So you've got to find a
Yes.
way for either the separation to end,
Mm-hmm.
the people in charge to see the benefit of them together,
Mm-hmm.
come up with a plan to run away secretly and no one knows, or they die and then it doesn't matter anyway. Like you've got to find, and you're not going to do that in 4 chapters.
No, no.
They've
Yeah,
not
we
even
have like
started. They haven't fallen in love yet.
not really. Not really. So I'm assuming there's going to be another
It's got to
book.
be like this is going to be a sequel or three
This
books
is.
or whatever.
Which sequels, I'm not gonna lie, guy, this is the reason why I started this YouTube channel. Because I would read a book and then the next book will come out like 3 years later. And sometimes I don't feel like rereading the whole book. I just want to get to this new book. And
Yep.
it's not like a movie where you could just watch it for an hour. You have to sit
Yep.
down and read. So I
Yep.
wanted something where the book was summarized. And that's what we just did. We have just summarized this whole book for you. So when the second book comes out, back to this page, re listen to everything, mentally catch up, and then you can start on the second book because, by golly, if there's not a second book, this book gets no stars. There's just, you cannot wrap this up in 5 chapters.
Listen, Leo Frick gets 5 stars on his own. He is
Yes.
my
Yes.
he's my book spirit.
Yes. Like he's one of those weird, you know what? I wouldn't mind having him as a book boyfriend. I
Oh,
bet
I don't
I
want to
bet
date him. No, I would kill
I
him.
feel like besides the murdering thing, I feel like he actually might be kind of sweet.
I feel like he's a hound dog. Like I feel like he was not with that woman who was using nipple clamps on him.
No, that seemed like something he did at the Randy Unicorn.
Yeah, yeah. See,
But I think if he felt he actually had a connection with someone, I feel like
okay,
he'd be faithful.
he might be. I might listen. Okay, Leo Freak, maybe. What he look like?
Yeah, that was what I was like, what's he look like? They never really described him. I picture him as a redhead. Like he sounds like a redhead Scottish.
Okay. Well, that's the voice alone. You got it. Whatever you want, baby, you can have it.
So that's my thought. I was like, he's Scottish. I know that much. Shit. He's an assassin, so he's got to be in decent shape.
Gotta be in decent shape.
No, I think we don't give him enough credit. I think
Listen,
he
I'm
might be
telling
one
you,
of
he's
those.
my favorite character any day of the week.
I think he might be one of those that like surprise you if he were a boyfriend. That's my take on it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there, but that's my take on it.
So the more
I,
that I look at this cover of this book, I will have to say that that man ain't handsome. And I'm convinced with the way that these people are responding to him. That man ain't handsome. He all
no,
right.
you're right.
She's good looking, but he all right.
Delusions of grandeur. Okay.
That's what's that? What's your person name? Miss who? Miss P?
Parson.
Miss Parson. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what she told him.
Yeah,
Keep the
yeah.
day
No,
job,
yeah.
baby.
You okay? You okay? All right. We're at the end, and I'm not gonna lie, we haven't even thought about the next book. This ended really quickly.
It
This
is.
came around much
We'll
quicker
we'll
than our
we'll
other
have some
books.
thoughts next week.
Yes, we'll definitely have some thoughts on
Yeah.
this. Okay.
But I
So,
have a
guys,
list, Erica.
I have no idea what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to talk about this when we're done because I don't know. I
You know
don't
what?
know.
I want you to think about a spooky romance. It's
Mm.
Halloween.
Halloween is kind of a spooky romance. See, the first thing that popped into my head was Butcher and Blackbird.
Picture of Blackbird. Yeah.
That's the first. I've never read it, but that was the first one that popped into my head. And the other one is Mind. Uh, apostrophe UCK.
Oh, well, I was thinking a little bit more cozy, less killer-esque, but something that will embody spooky without the
Okay,
actual. But
cozy,
maybe,
spooky, Halloween
yeah,
esque
maybe,
or fall esque. There you go, fall esque,
yeah, fall-esque.
fall
Great.
esque. We'll look into that. We'll look into that. Fall esque books, guys. If you have any recommendations, make some recommendations to us. Okay.
We're always
Oh,
open.
yes, we're open to criticism. We love it. Bring it on. All right, guys. We will see y'all next time for the final chapter. Hopefully, it ends in a cliffhanger and not in a big pile of disappointments. And we will see you guys next time.
See you next
Guys, make
time.
sure you love, follow,
Love.
and subscribe. And
Follow
we will see
me.
y'all next time.
Stalk
Bye.
me.